Okay, so we haven't had a lot to eat. Well, kind of.
I didn't. I had chips.
How was that?
Gross.
How are you feeling?
Tired. I'm not drinking again. Ever. Don't drink, children. Hi there. I'm making quiche. Chuck's playing Puzzle Quest.
No, I'm pressing
Oh, now he's playing threes. I am making quiche, and so far it's going okay. The crust is getting a little bit brown, but it's alright. I'm excited. Alright, so the crust is a little bit more well done than I would have liked, but I made it! It's a vegetarian quiche. Kale, green onions, red pepper, and zucchini, and garlic in it. And it looks good. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what it's like. It looks like quiche. It's fluffy like quiche. It's good.
Yay.
Woo!
Why are we watching QVC?
I don't know. There's nothing else to do. Maybe sleep. We'll probably sleep, but we're not sleeping.
Okay. Well, I don't want to watch QVC.
Why? They're selling cosmetics for overpriced prices.
No. Great. Now some guy's selling an HP computer.
Excellent. But there's a special value at midnight price.
Well, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa, that was really close and on your face. There you go.
So here's the deal, guys. We did nothing all day.
Well, no, I finished
You did
Tomb
the
Raider.
dishes. Oh,
the
you did.
dishes.
You finished Tomb Raider.
What did you think of the ending of Tomb Raider?
It was kind of anticlimactic for me.
Why?
I don't know, where it ends, it's just like, oh, okay. You think, like, the final scene of a game that you've been playing for so freaking long is going to be a little bit more climactic, but it really wasn't.
She saves the day.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you expected her to, but, I don't know. I think it could have been bigger. I also made that quiche, and that was delicious. I'll make it again with different stuff in it, and make the crust thinner, too.
There we go. So Cheryl is lying down and sleeping. I figure I'll just kind of set you guys down there. There you go. Tomorrow should be more exciting, mainly because we'll actually be going outside the apartment. We watched a couple more Murdoch Mystery kind of episodes and just kind of had a Re-Coup day, I guess you could say, for Cheryl. The drinking night we had hit her kind of hard. She's just kind of laid it, like, relaxed for the most of the day, and she deserves it, right? She does a lot during the week and stuff, and she finally gets to unwind, and she needs... So, you know, I'll just give her all the time she needs, that's fine. On a different note, the Leafs lost to the Senators 1-0, and it's funny because I heard that a fan threw their jersey on the ice, and that another fan yelled, just try, at the team. Well, they lost 1-0, right? And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted them to lose, just because they get a better draft pick, and it's a nothing game anyway, so why ruin your future by like winning the game? If you lose, then you know you actually benefit the club, so you get a higher draft pick. So right now, the way it looks, Toronto is going to be picking 8th overall in the draft, and that's fine. You can usually get a pretty decent player at the 8th spot. If Vancouver loses their next 2 games, then, I mean, if Vancouver, loses or wins? I think it's wins. I don't know. There's something with Vancouver, and if they win their 2 games or if they lose their 2 games, they'll push the Leafs to 7th spot or something like that. I can't remember. Teaching today wasn't that bad. The lesson went kind of quick, and it's funny. Like, you can tell the people who decide and like really take your words to heart, and then there's some people who just kind of like go like, oh yeah. and it's just funny just to see the difference in that. One of the things is that, like, when I'm showing something to a student, I'm usually like, okay, well, yeah, like it's one thing to just play like a small section of a song, but you've got to play that over and over again, because if you're playing along with the actual music, or if you're playing along with a song, then you're playing it for like 3 to 5 minutes, right, all at a time. And it's just interesting to see that a lot of people who end up playing the guitar don't end up doing that. They'll go like, oh yeah, okay, so I'll just have this small little chunk, just this little bit here that's like 8 bars long, and if I can play that, then that means I can play the entire song. And it's like, no, you actually can't. It's like, no, like you're gonna have to play that over and over and over again for the duration of the song. It's like today, we were just doing just a simple chord progression, but it's like a really popular chord progression. It's like 4 specific chords, and you have to play them in an order, and then you just repeat it over and over and over again. And it was pretty clear that the student hadn't done that. So I was like, okay, we're going to put this song on, and just you play with it, right? You play along with the song. I'll play it too, right? Just so that if you get confused as to like what chord we're on or anything like that, you can easily just kind of look at my hand as like I'm making the chord shape. And yeah, and the student struggled a little bit, so I was just like, okay, so you don't actually end up playing a song at all, or you don't actually end up playing for like more than a couple of seconds, really. Because I have some students who will play like an entire song from beginning to end, and like they only have the music for like a week, but the next time I see them, they're able to play like the whole thing. Maybe not well, or maybe not like perfectly or anything like that, but they're still able to know what parts of the songs come next, and oh yeah, this is like the part that I hate, and then they'll have to like change up the chords a little bit, but that's fine, right? Like, you can see that some people will really just kind of zero in on that small little bit. Okay, I've been blabbing for a while, and I've been talking sort of low so I don't wake up Cheryl. That's really it. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Hey guys, I had a really long week. It was a very tiring week. And so yesterday, I may have had a little bit too much vodka. Like, we don't do that often anymore. But I just took today to do nothing but rest, because things are going to start getting really crazy around here with all the wedding stuff to do. We're under 50 days now. Can you believe it? And so this is kind of my last